Welcome back, everybody. Hope you are having a great Thursday. As we said yesterday, this is going to be the Jeff Gordon video. It's going to be some of the same cards. It's going to be all the same cards that I showed you the other day, but I'm going to be doing the fronts and the backs of these cards because it just helps Danny out in this process. So we're going to start off, Danny. These are the cards that I'm just going to send you, and I'm not going to show you the backs of the... Oh, I'll go ahead and flip them over on the back. But these first 5, I'm just going to send you because the corners, there's creases and whatnot. And I know you said you weren't too worried about it, but I'm definitely not going to, charge you for cards that are damaged. Just not my thing. So, and they may or may not be cards you have. If they are, then, it is what it is. And then I do have this 93 version of the 1998 Max 10th Anniversary. So, I'm just going to start off here. And these are all going to... I took all the duplicates out of the stack is what I did. So that way I didn't have to go through and think, did I show this one? Did I not show this one? But it helps Danny in looking in the checklist of what he needs and what he's got going on. Of course, there's a checklist, speaking of such. And those of you that are new to the channel, if you go over to Danny and Gray's Cards and Toys, he's a big Jeff Gordon fan, has a lot. You have to go back in his archives as well. But years ago, about a year and a half ago when I started doing my channel, a couple years ago I guess it is now, and, we started communicating, and he said he's looking for Jeff Gordon cards, and I said, well, I might be able to help you out a little bit. I got a few Jeff Gordon cards here and there. And I made several videos, we did some transactions, some trades, and so forth, and so he's accumulated a lot more Jeff Gordon cards. And we did have this card, Danny. I did show you if you want the one that I give you because it's in rougher shape. If not, we can do this one as part of the transaction. Doesn't matter to me, whatever you want to do. So, and as you can see, a lot of these Jeff Gordon cards run from mid-90s to mid-2000s. A lot of these are going to be mid to late 90s. During the more dominant part of Jeff Gordon's career, this one here, this card, 1999 Wheels High Gear, that is a Busch Series card. When Jeff Gordon and Ray Evernham had a team called Gordon Evernham Motorsports, prior to Ray becoming a Cup Series owner with the Dodge teams in 2001. There's another checklist. And I do have these separated out, Danny, into base cards and then inserts and parallels. I know that makes things go a little bit smoother there. Bud Pole Award. I always liked it when the card companies did these award cards of all the different contingency awards that NASCAR has, and that's what these stickers are on the front fenders of the cars. Behind the number, all these are paid for by these corporations, as well as the hood, the A-post, or the B-post, the C-post, the trunk lid, and the hood. That's all paid by companies. These are all award stickers, and we'll zoom in a little bit there, and each one of those, if you finish highest of whatever car carries those particular stickers, you'll get certain awards for each race. And at the end of the year, there's bonuses that are tied with that. Bud Pole Award was one. There was different ones for even the engine builders, the crew chiefs, just all sorts of different awards over the years. Again, here's another Bud Pole Award. It gives you a little bit of information there on the back. Here's a 93 action pack. Now these have a raised surface, so you can call them embossed or raised surface or whatever you want to call it, and that would have been Jeff's rookie season in Cup, not his rookie card. Of course, his rookie card is the 1991 tracks. He has an XRC, which an extended rookie card, if you will. I believe it's the 87 World of Outlaws set. I don't know who produced that set. That's one I will eventually get a hold of sometime. Wives Camera Action. Jeff's first wife, Brooke. Here's a Scott Legacy, but it is a truck that is owned by Jeff Gordon, co-owned at the time. Jeff Gordon and Rick Hendrick during the first season of the NASCAR Truck Series. Then it was known as the Craftsman Super Truck Series. Then it went to be known as the Craftsman Truck Series, then the Campin' World Truck Series, and now I believe it's the Gander Mountain Outdoor Truck Series. They just keep changing the branding on it. Riding Shotgun, this was a fun little subset in 95 Action Pack Country. All the different drivers had little mementos or tokens or whatever you want to say that they rode along with in their cars. 95 Action Pack Stars, Winston Cup Stars, Jeff Gordon. Rainbow Warrior scheme there. Here's an interesting card with Bobby and Terry Labonte with Jeff Gordon and the groundbreaking for Texas Motor Speedway. There you see 11th of April 1995. And that was just the groundbreaking ceremony. Here's 98 Press Path Stealth. I apologize for the glare. I've not had an opportunity to scoot my table over, but we'll get to that this weekend. Get this glare issue taken care of. Looks like the backs of these cards, 2 other cards that goes with it, and you can complete the rig maybe, I don't know. I didn't collect a lot of 98 Stealth. This was during one of the first times that I was not getting out of card collecting. Just was running into some financial issues at that time. Yeah, there we go. So it looks like you get the 3 cards together and you put together the rig, so that's kind of fun. Don't know what the other card is or if we even have it in this mess. Jeff Gordon, 99 Stealth. This is the Busch Series card of him for that year. Here's one of these tech cards. Always like these in the different sets. Talks about the air gun. And then there you see on the back, part of the DuPont crew. And just tells you a little bit of information there. Another 98 Stealth. Don't know if we had that card before, if it looked like one. Pinnacle Mint. There is a coin that you can get that will go in this little slot here. There's the back of it. Kind of funny. It's also numbered card number 24. We have a 95 Upper Deck here, Series 2. Did You Know subset. Gives you a little bit of information about the driver on the front. And we're getting into some Upper Decks. I do kind of have these separated out by brand. It was easier for me when I was going through the sorting process. It's a 98. Victory Circle. Looks like he's probably being interviewed by ESPN2 there since they've blocked that off. That seems to be the color of the microphone screens or whatever you want to call those, the wind screens for the mic. Who can forget the 1-2-3 Hendrick finish in the 97 Daytona 500? We have a 96 Upper Deck Road to the Cup here. Award winners, what was his award? He was the champion. So that makes perfect sense. That'd be a good award to have. There's the Chroma Premier car in the background that he won the Busch Clash or Bud Shootout with. Later that year, he ran the Chrome Illusion car at the All-Star race. That the car was made with a very expensive DuPont blend of paint that actually looked like it changed colors as it was driving around. 95 Upper Deck Series 2. Looks like he's got a Rockingham win, so that would have been the spring race of 95. Another Jeff Gordon. Looks like he's talking with Terry Labonte right here. Little Q&A with Jeff Gordon there. Got another Victory Circle. Of course, that's a very iconic paint scheme of that era. Frequently done with throwbacks. I believe William Byron's done it a couple times. So always looks good as a throwback as well. Here's Jeff in Brickyard Victory Lane, 98. You can see the Brickyard trophy behind him there. And you see the 50th anniversary logo there on Jeff's sleeve, so we know that is from 1998. One of his 13 wins in 1998. That was just a crazy season for Jeff. I believe Jeff Gordon, Mark Martin, and Dale Jarrett combined to win 26 out of the 36 races. So just an incredible season for those guys, those 3 competitors. Jeff Gordon, another Road to the Cup. I didn't like the fact that they initialed their cards RC. Made it look like it was an insert, but it wasn't. Another Road to the Cup from a different year, I believe. Or this could be Victory Circle. I'm not sure. Because it was hard to differentiate some of the Upper Deck products in 97, 98 when they didn't label them correctly. Or I don't want to say correctly. Like this one's Victory Circle has the VC logo up there. So it's easy to identify that one. Now we're getting into some VIPs. What do they call this one? Sunday Money. Thought these were some sharp looking cards. VIP really had a lot of good-looking cards. I wish Panini would do a line like this that's high-end, or high quality, but not have the high-end price. VIP and Press Pass Premium back in this era was probably your two highest-end sets. There you see Jeff Gordon again, another VIP card. This one's 2001. I believe this is 99 because of the Pepsi logo there. Again, the Busch Series team that he and Evernham formed. They won a couple races. Jeff Gordon once again. This one is the race winner. It says race winner, but it's actually the checklist, so it's kind of cool there. Made it look like it was an insert or a parallel or whatever. Another 01 VIP. I didn't really like that background, the way that it's very distracting. I think they could have went with a different theme or a different color, perhaps. This one's not too bad. And many of these cards, of course, don't have a lot of statistics on them, which is a bummer to me because I'm a numbers guy. We talked about this before. I find that very distracting with that gold and black lettering. I think you could have just maybe made the lettering white and it would have popped on the gold and on the black. Instead, you have that almost like a checkerboard effect. Same here. It's just kind of distracting. I really don't like it that much, but is what it is. Here's another Jeff Gordon, a Press Pass 99. Now we're getting into some stats, so you can see basically the first 7 or so years of Jeff's career, the money that he won, his wins, his top 5s, top 10s, ranks and points, so on and so forth. Pretty cool. Always like it when they do that. Another Press Pass preview. It's not a preview set, it's a preview of the 99 season within the 99 Press Pass base set. So there's another back. Getting into some 96 Press Pass. There's Jeff and Brooke as 95 Cup Series champion. Basically just took the same photo here and then they just zoomed in on it. Looks like we have Jeff winning at probably Darlington. Doesn't say on his hat, but we're going to think... I would say that's probably Darlington in the Southern 500. It doesn't list it, but it looks like a Darlington or a Rockingham victory lane. See here what's it's got. It's got his pole speeds from the previous year. We have a 93 Press Pass with Jeff, Bobby Labonte, and Kenny Wallace. Of course, Kenny was driving for Sabco, and Bobby was driving for Bill Davis Racing. Jeff, of course, with Hendrick Motorsports. A Wheels high gear card, so we're getting into some Wheels stuff. I always thought that was a nice looking paint job, nice looking gradient there in the paint. And I like the fact that they didn't use the Hendrick 24 font. They used their own 24 font, so it stuck out a little differently. Who is that? That's probably Jerry Nadeau there, coming out of the pits if this is the fall Rockingham race. If it's the spring, then it's going to be Lake Speed. There's Jeff Gordon once again. Sorry about the shakiness. 97 Daytona, so it's going to be the Daytona 500 win. We have another Gordon. You see the Pepsi hauler there in the background. Nice looking card. Another Wheels 98. And there's his stats for 97. So there you see a lot of single-digit finishes over in that finish spot column. A lot of double-digit starts. A lot of 11th and 12th and 13th place starts I'm seeing. But more than made up for it. So your Prime Star 500, so that's 97. Of course, they had a big crash on the first lap there. Or no, I'm sorry, that was Atlanta. The Interstate Batteries 500 was Texas. So they had a big crash on the first lap, but he wasn't involved in that. He was involved in a crash later, I think with Ernie Irvin and Greg Sachs. Miller 500, that's going to be Pocono. I'm just looking at his bad finishes. Pepsi 400's Daytona. Jiffy Lube 300's New Hampshire. Goody's Headache Powder 500, that's the Bristol Night Race. Die Hard 500's obviously Talladega. And then the last two races are Phoenix and Atlanta. So that's the bad races in 97 in a nutshell. 94 High Gear. Celebrating his 93 Rookie of the Year status. And we got some Collector's Choice. Always thought this was kind of a dud set in terms of value. But it's definitely good for maybe TTMs It's a good set for beginners. Maybe you got kids that you want, you're not worried about the condition of the cards or whatever. Gives them a good opportunity to learn about how to take care of cards and learn how to organize them and so on and so forth. But just a personal thought. Not having kids, I don't have to think about that sort of thing, but just some information to pass on to others that maybe have children that are young and they want to start them off with an easier set. And it's actually kind of fun. It has some different logos and it's a little flashier, a little more childlike. So it would be a good set for a young person to learn off of. What is this? Premium. Didn't do a lot of premium in this era, so not familiar. I'm more familiar with 97, which is what this is, and 96 Press Pass Premium. Didn't get a lot of 95 Premium. Here's a 99 Premium. I really like this. It's a textured card just where it says Premium 99. It's a really, really nice, sharp-looking card. Can appreciate these really well. Now we're getting into the inserts and parallels. So here's a 99 Premium Parallel. No, I'm sorry, that's not a parallel. I apologize, that's not a parallel. We have a Speed Flicks. If you watched Danny's Crazy live stream, they opened a box of Speed Flicks on there. Got Gordon there. Another Gordon. This is 96 Racer's Choice. This is kind of another lower end set. It's not as themed towards kids, but it is to me, personally, a less desirable set. It's a black border set or a dark bordered set, so it's going to be more difficult to keep the edges clean. I believe it's a 100 card set. It might be 110, I can't remember. Here's a 97 Racer's Choice, and you've heard me talk about this set before. I compare it a lot to the 92 Bowman Baseball set in terms of aesthetics, the way it looks. Another Gordon Viper card here. I like the Viper set, I like the Predator set, I like the Jurassic Park set. A lot of the stuff that Wheels was coming out with there in the 96-97 seasons. They had some really cool stuff. Crown Jewels, really like them. So they were really, really busting in the card market, getting some creativity and so forth. But there was also market saturation as well. Get too much of these out there and people can't collect all of it. And I like this. You kind of have that. This is Predator. You kind of see that picture of the tiger there on the back. Like how they did that printing in there. Very subliminal. Got a few more cards here before we get to our insert stack. Again, there you see that little tiger somehow making its way onto the back. We spoke of Crown Jewels. Here we go. I like 95 Crown Jewels over 96, just a personal preference. Here's a Maximum 1998. 94 Tracks. Again, celebrating his 93 Rookie of the Year campaign. Then we have, whatever this one is, 97 Fleer Ultra. Pinnacle, I believe this is 97 Pinnacle. 01 Trackside, you've seen me do a set review of that here about a month ago. Bought a retail box of that. I didn't pull anything out of that other than a couple of inserts. It was kind of a dud. Night Quest, this was during that 96-97 era of Wheels just cranking out a bunch of sets. Pole Position, this is a Pinnacle brand. It was very difficult in 95, 96, 97 to just keep up with all of the different sets that they were coming out with. Now we have, that's our base set. That's our base set stuff. So now we're going to move on to the inserts and parallels. So we have a 99 Wheels High Gear. Whoops. Flip that back over. And these are going to be chrome or explosive or whatever the name's going to be for all these. I really never took the time to learn all of the parallels. Especially in these years that I didn't. A lot of these I got in lots. I bought at flea markets in different lots or bought in eBay. So most of these didn't come out of my own personal. Well, none of these did. All these come from different lots and such that I bought over the last couple of years. because I wasn't collecting during this era, so I didn't pay attention to all this. Obviously, the 96 VIP, you guys probably get tired of hearing about that. My favorite set. Know a lot about it, but this one is a Silver Speed. So get that number down there. Card number 1, the Silver Speed set from Action Pack Credentials, I believe that is. Then the Stealth Parallel. There's that rig again. And this would be Fusion, F10, because I started collecting some Stealth in 02, 03, 04, and their parallel was the Fusion. So I do vaguely remember that. There's the Air Wrench card again. We've seen that one earlier. Fusion number 50. Now here's an Explosive Parallel from 99. It's a nice looking card. And it's labeled, designated with the X prefix. Here's one from 2001. Again, it will have the X prefix back there. 2001 again, Sunday Money, X prefix for Explosive. Then here is a Maximum, what is this one? This might be the preview card. So this, yeah, preview. So this would have probably come out of the 10th anniversary set. And then we have a Trax Race Escapes Challenger Series. Then we have one of these Press Pass retro cards. And I tell you what, Danny, I just noticed that big crease in this. So I'm going to put that over there in that giveaway pile because I wouldn't feel right charging you for that one. There's the die cut. And if you would prefer to get the uncreased one, I do have a nice uncreased one here. And it's a short print card. It's not actually, it is an insert because it's short printed. It is part of the base set, but it is a short print. Then we have a Race Sharks Hammerhead. This is actually a preview card, and it is a First Bite parallel. Again, part of that Wheels 1996 era. You know, let's crank out everything. I totally forgot about Race Sharks till we just got to this. Another First Bite, and I took a bite out of the car. Look at that. Another trackside die cut parallel. We have a By the Numbers insert. Then this is the Hallmark. I believe this one came in the with the ornament. Brickyard winner here, Action Pack 95. Not sure exactly what set this come out of, but I think it was some kind of preview card. Then we got the 2011 Ignite blue parallel. I'm sorry, 2013. Then we have another By the Numbers. Right there. Another By the Numbers. Of course, some of these are Walmart exclusives, Target exclusives, whatever. Trucks That Haul. Jeff Gordon, Rick Hendrick, co-owner of Scott Legacy there on the back. Then we have our final Jeff Gordon insert, a show car from Press Pass. This is going to be from 2003. Yeah, just base Press Pass. And then, Danny, I'll go ahead and show you these Richard Petty's. Don't know if you had any interest in these. And I'm looking for those other Gordons that I had. So I'll show you these Petty's real quick. The 89 Max Crisco edition. The Wheels Rookie Thunder Racing with David Pearson. The 93 Max Premier Plus Memorable Moments. This Press Pass Snapshots. Had to think for a second what that was. And yes, that's not Richard Petty's car, but if you read the story on the back here, that is Richard Petty at the wheel. Pardon me for just 1 second as I look over here, because I had a cup. There they are. They're under the stack. And again, Danny, if you want this card here, this one is 75 cents. That's what I paid for it. And it is the Shoney's exclusive, if you're interested in that one. And then I did have this 3-card set that I did pay $2 for at a flea market. Jeff Gordon, Ray Evernham. So that's what I will charge you for these 3 cards together. That's what I paid for these as well. So I thought this was a pretty cool find. And if it was something that you're interested in and you want to move forward with that, that's what we will do. So Danny, this wraps, and for everybody else watching, this wraps up the second part of the original series that I did that I messed up on, and I own that. But wanted to show the fronts and the backs of the cards again. Those of you that know what happens here, Danny and I have been doing this for a while. When I get some Gordon cards and I'm not sure if he has them or not, I'll make a video and then he'll contact me after he's watched it and gets all the shots that he wants, and he'll forward those to me, and then we'll get it together, and ta-da, we'll have a transaction, and he'll have some cards, and then you'll have to go check him out on his channel because he'll put them out over there too. So anyway, guys, tomorrow, not sure what we're going to do. Maybe we'll just go ahead and wrap up the WWE, those couple hanger packs and that hanger box, just to get those out of the way. We'll say, I've been wanting to open that Torque. I've been so tempted, and I really want to open it, but I really want to wait for it too. Got some cards that I want to look at here in the next couple days on Blowout. I'm going to look at Steel City, see who's got what going on, who's going to have some sales. Love to see some Memorial Day sales, but I really haven't seen anything that's just screaming at me right now. So we'll probably have more of the same. We'll probably do some more of these blasters and hangers. I don't know that I'll get any more hobby boxes. We'll just have to wait and see on the price. Been having a lot of fun with that '09 Press Pass Element, so I may try to put that set together. I think that'd be a really, really fun set to put together. So anyway, guys, enjoy the rest of your Thursday. Thanks for watching. Hopefully, if it doesn't rain tomorrow, my wife will be racing, and we'll have some videos for that, and on Saturday. So I'm going to be busy taking pictures, taking videos, and doing videos for you guys. So thanks for the support, thanks for the subs, the likes, the comments. Keep all that coming, and we will see you again tomorrow.